chick called Magic and Kareem and Michael and...
Say it will stimulate the economy and create jobs.
So here I am, stuck once again in the infamous Southern California rush hour traffic. I'm reevaluating my life right about now, just to be honest. I'm thinking, is this all there is to life? This 9-to-5 grind, day after day, and even though you get home after you've done a day's work, do you really ever get off, that rat race wheel? It just keeps turning with you inside it. Even if you have what most would consider a good job, the wheel over time just grinds on you. And you end up asking yourself, why do you put up with it? And if you're young enough, you might be asking yourself this question for the very first time. Whether you're still in school, already graduated, or working. That voice in your head might be shouting, this just can't be all my life is going to amount to 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now. But that is how it will be for you if you don't do something about it. And that something is building your own wheel, whether it's your own business or some other way to achieve what I call freedom of life. Sure, you have to work much longer than 9 to 5 sometimes when you're doing your own thing. It's pretty common in business, for example. But when it's your baby versus someone else's brainchild, that makes all the difference in the world. And like me, I know that a lot of you have tried to escape the rat race. Maybe you started a business or took over a business from someone else, but for whatever reason, it failed, or you just had to walk away. In one case, I was able to successfully sell a business that was turning a small profit. But after paying off what I owed, it just wasn't enough for me to get out, and so I found myself back in a cubicle next to other rats in a wheel. Can you relate? Like a lot of you, I'll never be satisfied being in the rat race. It doesn't matter. I could be one day, one moment away from my death, and I'll just never be okay with that. And really, thanks to the maturity of e-commerce, in a way that buying things online is simpler than it's ever been, the options for starting a business, they're just amazing today. That online gravy train is there, unless you're too scared or maybe too beaten down from failure to get on and ride the train. But if, like me, you have that desire in you that just won't burn out, then really with the tools available to us, we really are out of excuses. But yet, here most of us sit in traffic, one day, then another, then a week, then a month, then a year, then a decade or two go by. And maybe after all that, we still have that desire inside, but is it ever going to be enough to kickstart the action needed to succeed? It's so easy to get excited about the idea of an opportunity, but then life throws some kind of unfortunate wrench in our plans. Or what desire we do have left fizzles out as we try to figure out how to proceed. And whatever the reason, in the end, we don't move forward. And again, here we sit. And it's a cliche, but if it was that easy, of course, everyone would be a success. Even if e-commerce has made the path more simple than when I built my first business and sold it. Because back then, you had to pay for all your marketing. You had to pay your rent. And it cost more in a month of rent than it costs today to keep a feature-rich online merchant site running for a whole year. Well, for me, I've decided it's time to try again. And I've picked my path. I'm going to build a YouTube channel, and as it grows and generates cash flow, I'll build a brand, then use the brand's revenue to capitalize whatever I'm passionate about in the future. But nothing matters if I don't get started. And really, I've got everything I need. Okay, Google account, check. I have audio-visual equipment, it's called a mobile phone, I have video editing software. Yeah, it's almost 10 years old, but it works fine, and I can always upgrade my tools and production quality as I go. Most importantly, I still have that desire, and I have wisdom from past successes and failures, so I know I'm ready for this. But will I succeed? And if so, to what degree? If I get around to actually making a video out of all this, then I'd love to hear your thoughts, and we'll see how it turns out down the road. Now, if you're skeptical, I guess you're not alone, because I am too. I have to admit, I've felt that doubt creep in. And like others, I've had to ask myself, are the best days for joining YouTube and becoming a profitable creator over? After all, you can't have true freedom of life if your dreams live or die with every tweet Google makes to YouTube. Countless channel owners, some very popular YouTubers, they seem to have quit, burnt out, or lost favor with the algorithm, the audience, or both. But for me, I definitely believe in the old adage that the best thing to do for money is something you do for free. And you'll see what I mean as I roll out videos for this channel. And this is why for me, YouTube has to be part of a greater plan. Even a modestly successful channel generating a few $100s a month will be fine for what I have in mind. And as you've noticed by now, I've turned the worst part of my day into video content. Not only that, I'm going to get to write off the mileage as I crawl along here. So it's kind of satisfying to say that. If you look to the left, you can see the cause of the traffic here. I hope everyone's okay. It looks kind of bad. Right? But regardless, it just goes to show that tomorrow isn't guaranteed. We need to make every day count. So now that the traffic is clearing up, I'm gonna get to work. Okay, everybody. I look forward to seeing how you voted in my poll, and I'd be honored if you'd subscribe and follow me on my journey as I build and grow this channel. After all, nobody makes it without help. Even a lottery winner has to buy a ticket from somebody else to win. So please tell others about my channel and share this video, especially if you think it will help inspire someone who wants to leave the rat race. And if you're one of those people that's decided to go for it, again, whether it's the first time or the 10th time you've tried to make it, just remember, all we need in life is just one lasting success. Let me know in the comments what you're up to, and yeah, let's do this.